Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who it is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with an NBA playoff edition. Technically, I'd call this the playoff. Sure, why the hell not? 2-game slate, guys. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. And if you're returning and you forgot to hit that subscribe button, please do me a solid, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Without further ado, let's get into this freaking show. And that rhymes. Let's go. All right, guys. So we got the play-in tournament. So before we get into it, guys, let's pay the bills. Let's keep the lights on here. Let's shout out to DFS Club, guys. DFSClub.com. This is my home. This is where you get my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. You name it, we got you, guys. You got two providers in one. DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport, guys. Everything. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. Hell, XFL if they ever bring it back. Click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. If you're watching my video, I really appreciate it, guys. And then pick your plans. We have our bronze, silver, gold plans, and our 3-day passes. All plans are all the same. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. Other than that, you get all my lineups. You get the members only podcast 1 hour before lock, guys. We go live before lock 1 hour, and we break down these NBA, MLB, UFC slates, man. Space and I dissect them. That's when all the news comes in. Now, hopefully during the playoffs here, the lines will be pretty. We know who's going to play type of deal. So less stressful on everybody, but man, I kind of like it. I kind of like the grind. I kind of like that adrenaline rush of swapping players in and out the last minute. I know I'm sick, right? We cover prize picks, guys, sports wagering, help you build the perfect lineups, the best lineups the world has ever seen. It's huge. You get my lineups, guys. Like I said, members only podcast, projections, ownership, top stacks, you name it. We got you guys. DFSclub.com. Don't you dare be sour. And we also have merch now, too. You guys want to check this out? Now available. Schroeder's Picks t-shirt, guys. Check it out. You can go black, lime, maroon, purple, white, and blue, guys. Schroeder's Picks t-shirts, hot off the presses. We got merch, guys. We got everything. We got Spider-Man shirts in here. Space designed all these. So shout out to Space, man. They got a white, black. I prefer the black shirts personally, but yeah, guys, come check it out. DFSclub.com. We got merch. We got lineups. We got you guys for all your DFS needs, your prize picks needs, and sports wagering. We got you. All right, so let's bring up the slate. We got a little 2-gamer play-in slate here. Let's bring up Draft Dashboard. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. This exact tool I'm using right here, $1 for 30 days. Just click on the link in the description below. You guys already know the spiel. Check it out. All right, so 2-gamer, we got Brooklyn and Cleveland, Minnesota, and the Clippers. So Drummond is the big question here. 6.5K. Is he going to play 30 minutes or is he going to play 20 minutes? We don't know, right? It's going to take probably a game to see. Win, you move on. Lose, you go home, right? So we might only get to see one game. But these games should be good, man, especially this Brooklyn-Cleveland game. I'm going to take a shot with Drummond at 6'5". If he gets 30 minutes, he can easily get a 50, maybe a 60 burger. So I'm going to keep a close eye on ownership tomorrow, guys. So DFS Club, you know I got you. So Drummond at 6'5". He is $600 more on FanDuel. He's on play. You got Karl Anthony Towns. So people like Karl Anthony Towns, the regular starters, you know they're going to play huge minutes, like 40 plus. Love Karl Anthony Towns, 10.3K. The history against the Clippers is kind of concerning, though. 30, 31, 46, and a 30. You kind of want a lot more than that. So, yeah, there's that. But it is, the playoffs, the play-in, what have you. Karl Anthony Towns, what is it? 44, 51, 52, 50. So, been pretty good this year. He's a gamer. He wants to win. He loves to play the game. That means a lot to me. It means he's out there to win. And that's good for DFS. So I do like Cat at 10-3. Evan Mobley's kind of cheap today at 7.3K. Coming back from his injury, but like I said, he's going to play big minutes. $500 more on FanDuel. 7-3 is a little too cheap for Mobley. Probably going to get Rookie of the Year. Again, probably going to play close to 40 minutes. So I do like Mobley. You got Hartstein and Zubats. Where's Zubats at? He's way the hell down here. Both these guys are going to split minutes. I still think they're going to do that in the postseason here. 5-6 for Hartstein, 5-7 for Zubats. Out of the two, probably give me Zubats, who's going to start and probably close the game. But Hartstein's more of a points per minute guy. So, but out of the two, give me Zubats because there's really no like solid value on the slate. We got to kind of take some chances if you want to fit like two studs in. Probably only be able to fit one, but we'll go into lineup construction at the end of the video. You got Paul George, King George, 9.9K. Should play about 40 minutes. I mean, since he's come back from injury, he's been phenomenal, man. Going up against Minnesota, 40, 48, 54, 46. He's $300 cheaper on FanDuel. If the Clippers are going to keep this game close, it's going to be because of King George. Next up, Marcus Morris, 5.5K. These are the games where he really stands out. Playoff games. He's a gritty vet. And I like the price at 5.5. He does have a 40-point upside, so I do like that. $400 cheaper on FanDuel. Love the FanDuel price. Yeah, give me Marcus Morris. Even the Clippers, I think, are going to run a tight rotation. When normally, they play everybody. I don't think they're going to do that here unless the game gets out of hand. Bruce Brown is fine at 5.8K. I don't know if I'm going to get to him or not. I'll probably just stick to Kyrie or Kevin Durant. They're going to get all the production. So all these other guys like the Bruce Browns, the Patty Millses, 5.8, that's all right. But FanDuel, he's $1,000, 6.8 over there. I might pass on Bruce Brown, but he's worth a look. Last time against Cleveland, he got 55 fantasy points. Last two games, a 43 and a 55, and played big minutes. So he'll be out there as long as Kyrie and KD are out there. Bruce Brown's probably the third person I trust on this team. Lauri Markkanen, 5.9K. Even with Mobley Black, I mean, he's fine. He's the same price on FanDuel. I'm not going to really win you any money, let me word that differently here. He might win you some money, but I don't know if he's going to be on the takedown lineup is what I meant to say. Sorry, Lauri Markkanen. But yeah, he's in play. Kevin Durant's probably my favorite play on the slate. Man, I've seen this guy play 46 minutes in playoff games before. 12K. He's priced up where he should be. $600 cheaper on FanDuel. I wouldn't be surprised if he played 45 minutes here. If the game stays close, he will play huge minutes. Probably has 80-point upside here. So Kevin Durant is my favorite play on this slate. But, you're going to pay for it at 12K. Hopefully that just keeps the ownership down. Maybe everyone goes to Kyrie instead. Out of Kyrie and Kevin Durant, it's not even close. Give me Kevin Durant. You got to take some chances. So we got Chetty the Cheese Osman at 3.7K. He might not even play. But he's been in the rotation lately. We know, these last couple of weeks, it's kind of like summer league ball. So we really don't know. But some players are going to have to come off the bench. 3.7K for Chetty the Cheese. He's $700 cheaper on FanDuel. Sorry, more expensive. Oh, wow. I thought that was cheaper. Definitely a DraftKings only play, guys. If you're looking for some 3K value, you can take a shot here with Chetty. How about Norman Powell, though? This is the best point per dollar here. Play on the slate. 5.4K, $800 more on FanDuel. He's going to play big minutes. Coming back from injury, they don't have the luxury of easing these guys into the rotation now. It's win or go home. So I think Norman Powell plays his 30-plus minutes. And at 5.4K, that's too cheap, guys. Anthony Edwards, 8.3K. We'll see. We'll see what this kid's got when it comes to the postseason, man. If he's good under pressure or not, because 8.3 is pretty expensive. $800 more expensive on FanDuel. But if you're looking just to go mid-tier, maybe you cash. I mean, if you fade all the studs and go just like a mid-tier line, that's a one way to go, maybe one strategy. You never know. We'll get into lineup construction. I'm curious to see how that would look too. But yeah, Ant-Man 8.3 looks okay. Seth Curry at 4.4K is going to play big minutes. Probably 30 minutes. Hopefully you get your 30 DraftKings points. Hopefully it's not too chalky either, because that's kind of too cheap for Seth Curry. If his 3 points are dropping, man, you should have a hell of a day. Then you got Gordon Dragic at 4.2K. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out. Just make sure he's in. I mean, they can't make up their freaking minds here. But Gordon Dragic at 4.2, some good value if he's in. He should be. But then again, every day is a new story with this guy. $200 cheaper on FanDuel. I like Gordon Dragic. Him or Seth Curry. Probably going to be Seth Curry. But yeah, if Gordon's in, he's definitely in play for some value. Yeah, Karis LeVert, FanDuel only here, ladies and gentlemen. He's $1,500 cheaper on FanDuel. He's 6'9" on DraftKings, 19, 29, 21 his last 3. Nothing to write home about, but FanDuel only. You got D'Angelo Russell, 7K, $200 more on FanDuel. Yeah, that's about right. Should be about 6'5". He hasn't had the greatest of seasons this year. To pay off this 7K price tag, he's probably got to get you. You easily got to get you a 40 or more, and I think he can do it. Pat Bev, 5.2K. Love Pat Bev in the playoffs, man. Not known for his offense, but he can get some steals, some blocks, turnovers, 5.2K, $300 more on FanDuel, 12.32 in his last 2, but he's a gamer. Last time against the Clippers, this is a revenge game, guys. This is a revenge game. Remember that. And it's a postseason game, so give me Pat Bev at 5.2. One of my favorite plays on the slate. Reggie Jackson is 6.6K. Again, he'd be in like one of the mid-tier lineups if you're going to make one. $900 cheaper on FanDuel. Just purely scoring dependent. Some days he can't hit the broadside of a barn. Other days he's not missing shots. You never know what you're going to get with Reggie. Darius Garland at 9.6. So this is where you can get contrarian. I don't think a lot of people are going to be on him. They're probably just going to go to Kyrie or Kevin Durant. Like I said, you might only be able to get one stud and have a winning lineup. Garland at 9.6 looks pretty freaking good. You know he's going to play huge minutes. He's been playing huge minutes all year. Some games he's played 45 minutes. So he'll probably just stay out there the whole game. So I do like that at 9.6K. $700 cheaper on FanDuel. Kyrie Irving at 10.7. Fine. $500 cheaper on FanDuel. Again, another scoring-dependent player, man. His floor has been really low since he's come back, man. Kind of concerning, especially at that 10.7 price tag. Again, give me KD instead. But Kyrie, yeah, he's in play. Claxton for 4K is going to come off the bench. Probably play, I don't know, depending on what they do with Drummond, right? It could be, you can play Claxton as kind of like a hedge. You can hedge it out if you're going to play Drummond, right? So if Drummond only plays 20 minutes, Claxton's probably going to play the other 20. So kind of like a hedge play if you're going to play Drummond. And then again, Zubats at 5.7 looks pretty good. $400 more on FanDuel. 34, 35, 33. He's had a really good year this year. Granted, he only plays mid-20s minutes. Him and Hartstein have been splitting minutes, but, I mean, he's had 50 burgers this year. So Zubats looks pretty good, even at 5.7K. $400 more expensive on FanDuel, guys. So that's it for the player pool. Let's go to the lineup optimizer here. Let's see what we can't do. All right, so let's say it's going to be a Kevin Durant line, right? We'll put him in here, and let's go up here. So point guards, I love the Pat Beverly play. Let's see if we can't get him in here. Let's see, we already have Norman Powell, Seth Curry, Paul George at the bottom. Maybe we can go see if we can fit. I love that price tag on D'Angelo Russell, come to think about it. Marcus Morris is fine. Teddy the Cheese, if you want to take a shot, you can throw him in there. Center, don't think we want Claxton, right? This would be like a Zubats or Hartstein decision here, I think. Drummond, let's try and fit Drummond at 6'5". We got to save 4,000 somewhere. See, but I love the Norman Powell play. Seth Curry, so we won't be able to get to Paul George. It's that simple. Won't be able to get to him. We can go Bruce Brown, Zubats, run 2 centers, Hartstein, Morris, Claxton, Gordon Dragic. So, I mean, yeah, you can easily fit a stud, and a bunch of like mid-tier guys, right? So let's say we just put in Zubats, right? So Beverly, blah, blah, blah. So there we go. So let's try one without a stud. Let's go all mid-tier, see what that looks like. So let's clear this out. So we already got Powell, mid-tier, right? Seth Curry, cheap. Andre Drummond, mid-tier. Power forward. Who'd be a good mid-tier guy? Like Lauri Markkanen. Small forward, mid-tier. Like Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell, mid-tier. Pat Beverly, kind of a value play. We still have money on the table here. I mean, it's ugly. You got to get at least a stud in here, guys. So that's a KD. Let's do a. Let's see. Let's do a Paul George line. Paul George. I still like the Pat Bev play. Probably won't be able to get to Anthony Edwards, but I like Morris. You want to do like a little Clipper stack here? I don't mind it. Lauri's fine. You can get it all the way up to Evan Mobley here, and still have Powell, Drummond, Seth Curry, and Zubats. This one looks pretty good. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of play around with this, especially if you have draft dashboard, guys. Let's go to FanDuel. FanDuel. So centers, Drummond's up to 7-1. Depends on where you want to pay up, right? Mobley looks pretty dope. Karl Anthony Towns. Let's see if we can fit him and KD. Probably not, and probably have a decent lineup. We'd have to really like go stars and scrubs here, which is kind of dangerous, right? Claxton, probably the lowest I'd go here at 4-3. Levert's fine. Then you'd have to go like Chetty here. Kyrie, absolutely not. You can fit Darius Garland, though. You can fit Garland, Powell, Dragic, and Jackson. But this is kind of an ugly line, right? It's just 8-9 for Garland. I mean, I don't know how you fade that. That's a really good price tag. Powell at 6'2" is fine. Reggie at 5'7" looks really good. Dragic at 4K, that looks good too. It's not the prettiest of lines, but this is going with Cat and KD. Let's see if we go Drummond instead. That frees up a little bit more. So at point guard here, you can get up to Pat Bev. Still got money on the table, right? So small forward, who else can we get? We can go Marcus Morris. So if you use Drummond at center, it looks like you're able to get to a little better quality of a team here. So this one, you technically have two studs. You got Kevin Durant and Darius Garland. You got Levert, Marcus Morris, Claxton. So you're getting in Claxton with Drummond, which is fine because I think it's a nice hedge spot. You can hedge it out if they're going to split minutes. And then you got Reggie, Pat Bev, who, revenge game. So sign me up for that. Norman Powell, Darius Garland, Marcus Morris. So this looks pretty good too. So you guys already know. So DFS Club, what I do is I provide three lineups. I do that for every sport, for NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, UFC. I play 5. I don't play 150 lineups. I hand build my lineups. Let's do this window here. There we go. So yeah, DFS Club, I'll be doing 3 lineups. If you guys want to join the DFS Club, dfsclub.com, click join now, click my logo, Skywalker DFS, and pick your plans. Just like that, you're in, guys. Come join us for the NBA postseason. We're playing tennis tonight, guys. We had some nice wins in tennis yesterday because we play every single sport. Tennis. I cashed in MLB today on DraftKings and FanDuel. What a low-scoring slate, though. My God. 108 and you cashed in FanDuel today on MLB. Wow. What else was? Oh, draft dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Let's go Warriors. Let's get it, guys. So night 1 of the play-in tournament. Let's go. I think we got 2-game slates for the rest of the week, except for I think Thursday. Thursday, I think there's no games, but I'm going to mix up videos with NBA and MLB all week. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. You guys already know I'm going to do a UFC video also later in the week. So all this content, guys. So all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the comments lately. I love you guys. My name's Gabriel Skywalker, your humble host. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Shout out to the DFS Club. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here.